Good afternoon, my friends. Let me know that you're on. Glad to be here. It's day 3. So let me know when you come on. Say hi, wave. Let me know that you're here. I'm excited to be here again today. It's day 3. We have a lot going on this week. It's been a good week so far. We've talked about lots of different things. Yesterday, if you joined us, we talked about tapping into your intuition and reconnecting with that part of yourself. Today, I want to take it even deeper. Let me know when you're on. Hi, Mikkel. Hi, Patty. Welcome back. Hi, Joey. So let me know when you're on. Say hi, wave. Let me know you're here. I love to say hi to all of you. So before I start, I want to remind you all, tag a friend, share the video, do comments. We're giving away free stuff this whole week. You can also go to my website, join my free community over there. There's a lot of things over there that you don't see here. So we have a free community that's open inside of my website now, which is super cool. We want to kind of build that up. My team and I are working on building that up. So go join us in over there. But please do tag, share, all of that stuff, put you in for free stuff at the end of the week. And like I said yesterday and the day before, we're giving away, today I'm going to give away a free audiobook and my ebook as a download. So whoever wins that today will be able to go and download that as soon as we're done. So we'll do that at the very end. So you can stay on till then. We are also going to do more healing today. So if you're excited about that, let me know. I would love to hear about yesterday's healing for those of you who are on. How are you feeling today? I realized we didn't talk much about self-care, so I think we need to talk a little bit about that today as well. Hello, Leslie, welcome. So for those of you who had a healing yesterday, tell me how it was. And again, for those of you just coming on, tag a friend, share this video with someone, tag people in it, and also comment, because on Friday we're going to do more free stuff. So, oh, excuse me, we're already moving stuff out for some reason. So if you were on yesterday and you did the healing, or even if you watched the video afterwards, how's everybody doing? Does anybody have any comments about healing? How are you feeling? Man, we have lots going on here. I seem to be moving stuff. Anybody have comments yesterday about anybody feeling tired today? I feel a little tired today. It's a lot because of the full moon is still going on. There's a lot of that going on. Also doing this for me every day kind of makes me get a little tired. It's a lot more energy coming in. It's a good tired. It's a really good tired. But how are you guys feeling? Let me know. Put in your comments. Don't be shy. This is a great place to share. Looks like our comments are a little slow today. That's all right. We'll deal with it. Okay, so as you come in, if you want to share about yesterday's healing, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. And we'll just dive right in today to, oh, Leslie, you can go watch it at any time. Just go back, you can go into the videos, you can find it in the videos, and it will be, now it'll be the second one after I'm done with this, but it will be from yesterday. So you can go watch it and do all that. So it'll be there for you, it's available. So go find it. So today I want to talk about trusting your intuition. Yesterday we learned about loving ourselves and tapping into that part of ourselves. So today I want to talk about actually learning to trust your intuition more. So so one of my favorite sayings is that we've been taught to fear, but we fear what we do not understand. And so a lot of times fear comes into all of this, but that's only a part of what I want to talk about. First off, I want to ask you a question, and if you're brave enough, not brave enough, I would love for you to put your answers in the comments. So who in your life has caused you great pain? Is there somewhere along the way that you trusted someone and it didn't turn out very well? You tapped into that intuition part of you and things just didn't turn out. You can just write yes. You can write initials. You can write a name. You don't have to tag. But I would love to see, for those of you who are on, share with us. Is there some place in your life, however long it's been, that you trusted someone and you feel like you were wrong, that your intuition was wrong? Yes. Yes. And when we do this, we start to fear that part of ourselves. We start to mistrust ourselves. Yes, everybody's saying yes. I have done it too. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and sometimes that gets me into trouble. And I won't even say it gets me into trouble. I learn lessons from it. That's how I look at it. PG, I mean, yeah, awesome. And I mean, it's not awesome, but it is. At least you know. Is there more than one that you have maybe trusted yourself along the way, and over the years, you know, things didn't work out? Maybe it's close family, maybe it's just a friend that you let in, you know, maybe whatever it is for you. Is there more than one person that you have trusted and realized that they weren't what you thought they were? And then, because then we come back on ourselves and go, oh my gosh, you know what? My intuition screwed up. I messed all that up. This isn't working out. Hi, Faye, welcome. So, you know, I want you to really think about it. Who in your life has caused you great pain, and how did they portray you? And was this something that you trusted in your intuition and it didn't work out very well? So these are all questions that I want you to keep in the back of your mind today while we are going through this. I want to take our connection a step even further. Yeah, Patty says family members. You know, family is the hardest one because we almost expect them to stand up and be better. Yeah, Faye's saying more than one. We almost expect our family to step up and do better. And when they don't, that's very disappointing to us. And we trust them blindly. We have this false sense of security because they're blood, or because we're all family, this word family, that families should treat each other better than that. And we get very angry at ourselves and learn to mistrust ourselves and people around us when we feel like we're betrayed by our own family. Does anybody understand what I'm saying here? You can do hands up, thumbs up, hell yeah. You know, when we get that family thing going on, we just expect, we have these expectations of what we think families should be like. The thing is that our expectations aren't always what other people think they should be. But that's a whole other lesson for a whole nother time. But today I want to talk about releasing the fear really of getting it wrong. Yep, hi Joyce. Because sometimes when we go through these things and we trust people and then it doesn't turn out better. Yes, they say yes, they should treat us better. You know, I'm just going to say one more thing on that, because our expectations of what we think, people don't always understand our expectations, nor do they see things the same way. So then we get let down a lot. And really, I don't care if they're family or friends or whoever it is, really that's a part inside of us that needs looking at as well. But that's a whole other, we could talk all day on expectations and the healing on expectations. But yes, it is part of this. Hi, Michelle. Absolutely, everyone has a different opinion on family relations, and that's what I mean by the expectations of what we think should show up. And you know, I've learned to expect nothing, want nothing. It just makes life a whole lot easier that way. So I want to talk about this connection. I want to talk also about releasing the fear of getting it wrong again, because this is what I want to work on today in our healing. Yes, we're going to do healing again today. For those of you who are excited about that, I'm excited. When we go through life and we get it wrong, and if it happens more than once and twice and 3 times, pretty soon we're like, yep, my intuition is screwed up and I can't go there. And it's not screwed up. We learn lessons from every decision that we make. And that's what I want you to remember. You have done nothing wrong. Your intuition is not screwed up. No one's intuition is screwed up. As we learned yesterday, we have this beautiful gift of connecting to our higher self. We connected to our higher self yesterday. If you didn't get a chance to go do the healing, I would highly recommend you go listen to yesterday's video and connect with that part of yourself. We're going to do a little bit of the same today, but we're going to do it on a different level. So it would be very beneficial for you to go do that. So I want you to learn to trust that part of yourself again. So many people that I work with look to others to decide things for them. And this is part of that not trusting yourself when you're constantly looking outside to see what other people's opinions are, what they would do, how they would do it. You know, I know many people inside my family and outside my family that they're constantly on social media asking people their opinion about this and asking about that and doing, you know, what do you think about this, instead of taking a step back and going, and there's nothing wrong with asking people's opinions, but to me, it's like, what do I want to do? What's best for me and my family? How does that look for me? That's what I'm going to do, because I've learned to tap into that part of my intuition and make my own decisions and not worry about what other people think. Hi, Amy. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. So, you know, learning to tap into that, that part of you again, because you never lost it to begin with. Nobody ever loses it. We step away from it and we listen to it less and less, because the inner critic inside of us, that ego part of us, is very much a louder source in our mind than our intuition is. And so we really, in order to tap into this intuition, we need to learn to find quiet times. We need to learn to set back and connect back with that part of ourselves again, so that we can get those little details. Hello, Crystal. I sent out your book today. It's in the mail. It'll probably take over a week to get there, though. So just so you know. Anyway, sorry about that. So I really want you to step inside of this intuitive side of yourself again, and really want you to learn to trust yourself. How many of you have a hard time trusting what comes in for you and listening to that? Just out of show of hands, just curiosity for those of you who are on. How many of you have a hard time trusting your intuition? Anybody? You can raise your hand, put a heart, whatever. I'll know the next comments. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Does anybody have a hard time on here connecting and trusting with their intuition? Give me thumbs up. I'm just curious to see if this is an issue for anybody. Yep, Sonia's saying yes. Amy saying yes. Michelle saying yes. Patty says yes. All right, so I want the next part of that is there part of you, Crystal saying yes. Okay, so I get it. So I want to help you tap back into this. So I also want to tap into the forgiveness. Good, Michelle, I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. That's a great place to be. So I want you to help you. There's also forgiveness that needs to go along with this. So when we forget who we are, when we step out of this, when we learn not to trust ourselves, there's forgiveness that needs to go along with that. And it's forgiveness of self. It's knowing that we did the very best that we knew how at the time and letting that go. Because that resistance that we get in there, the harder it is to live in this place of constantly connecting to your higher self, connecting to this intuitive part of yourself. And today I want to take it even a step further, and I'm going to connect you to that divine energy, that source. Open up your crown chakra. For those of you who know about the chakra system, we're going to open up that third eye and that crown today and just do that direct connection there. So that you have that opening again for yourself. Because when we get that fear that comes in there of I can't do this and I don't make good decisions. Hello, Carrie, welcome. When that happens, we shut down that area, we close off that connection for ourselves. And a lot of the healing work that I do is opening that up. If we've had things that have happened in our life that we decided that we couldn't open up to that part of ourselves anymore, that we couldn't trust it, it closes that down for us and makes it harder to hear what we need to hear. So that's the part of the work that we're going to do today. So when we trust ourselves, our life just runs smoother. We just know what we know. I love this just knowing. There's a lot of hits that I get these days about things that are going on in the world, and I don't really share them because it's just for me, but I know, I just know. I hear it come in. I just know that it's going to happen. My husband has a harder time with it because he's like, how can you be in that? I just know that it will happen right when it's supposed to do, that the divine timing is in place, and that's how it's going to work. So you can get to that point too, because I'm like Michelle. Oh, I trust my intuition. I don't really even ask for other people's opinions. Once in a while I do, with my team and my business stuff. What do you think? This is what I think. With people who I trust, who I know have my best interest at heart. But for the most part, I just make my decisions, do what we need to do, and know that those are exactly what I needed to do at the time. So no matter how it turns out, here's the key to all of this. So no matter how it turns out, at the time, it was the best decision for you to make. So how can you deepen your trust and listening to yourself? So it comes simply by listening more, tipping the scales of listening more and ignoring less. And if you've ever taken any courses with me, those of you who are on, if you've ever done any courses with me, I actually have lots of people do this one beautiful exercise. Yep, Claudia's like, yep, she's done it. I know she's done this. You spend a day tapping into your intuition. You spend a day tapping into that part of you, and you listen for a full 24 hours. So that means when you go to the grocery store and you go, oh, I forgot that one thing. Yep, you go get it. That means when you hear turn here, do this, call them, do that. You do as many of them in 24 hours as you can. Because the more you do that, it's just like exercise. It's exercising that muscle. And the more hits that you listen to, the more you will get. The more that you will learn to trust it. I've never had anybody say to me, oh, geez, I wish I wouldn't have listened to my intuitive self. I've never had anybody say that to me in all these 15 whatever years now that I've been doing this. And I've never said that to myself. Geez, I've said, boy, I wish I would have listened. But I've never said, geez, I wish I wouldn't have listened to that. You know, we're all energetically connected. We all get these hits. We can all be part. If we connect into that vibration, we can all be part of this inner knowing. It's learning to connect into that vibration more and more each day. So that's simply how you do it. I would encourage you, each and every one of you, whoever watches this, whenever you watch this, however that is, I would encourage you to spend 24 hours listening to yourself, listening to every hit that you get, following it. Follow your course, follow the breadcrumbs. If you're told to do something, if it's something you can't do at the moment, take notes on it, write it down, and make a point to go back to it when you can. It really is an awesome exercise. You know, and I've taught mediumship. I just finished up teaching a course on your personal healing. We did a lot with working with the ego and tapping into intuition. And then we also took it a step further and worked with our guides. But you've got to learn to trust that intuitive side of yourself before you can really learn to connect in and tap in with your guides. If you don't trust yourself, how are you going to trust the information that's coming in? And how are you going to learn what is your intuition and what is your guides, and how does that all come in for you? There's steps that you take along the way to learn to get to that point so that you can connect with your guides. So let's see what else. I want to make sure I covered all my bases here. Okay, so does anybody have any questions for me? Questions on any of that? Comments on any of that? Has anybody spent time recently with your intuition, tapping into that deeper, tapping into this place of learning to trust yourself? Anybody have any comments on that? I'm glad you're all here today, by the way. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being here. And Facebook is so slow. All right, well, we're just gonna dive right into healing. Yeah, now see, now it comes in as soon as I say that. Yeah. Michelle says, yep. Carrie says, need to work on it. It's okay. You know what? It is a work in progress. Those of us who have been working on it, we work at it every day. Just like I told you, you know, I haven't got where I am today by just doing it once in a while. I've gotten to where I am today because I work on it each and every day. I do stuff in my business every day. I do stuff in my personal healing every day. I do stuff for other people in healing every single day. I don't think there's a day that goes by that I'm not doing something in all of these areas of my life, for my physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic life, all of these areas, I spend time in it every day. It's not about doing the big things every day. It's not about one day a month. It's about taking little baby steps, 2 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day. Yeah, Claudia is saying it's harder some days than at others. You know, and it is. If we have a lot going on in our life, if we have a lot, there are times when it's just not as loud as it is at other times. And it's okay. It's part of the process. Yep. And that is where, so Faye said it's hard to do with so much chaos and busy life. This is where you have to find the time to take a step back and really make a point, 2 minutes of just sitting there and listening, connecting into that part of yourself. What is it that I need to hear today? What is it that I need to know? And, you know, my prayer most mornings, if you want to, I don't consider myself a religious person. I'm very spiritual. My prayer most mornings is, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? Who would you have me meet? And what would you have me say? And I do that as my way of opening up this channel for who I need to help today and what I need to do. And, you know, who do I need to be to do all of this? Because it's not about just me and my own. To me, what I do is really connecting with that divine energy, connecting with my source, connecting with my guides, and taking time each and every day to do that. So yes, it does take a constant routine of practicing. The thing that I don't want you to think is you don't have to sit in meditation for hours and hours to get here. You just need to set aside 5 minutes and really just calm your mind. And the more that you do that, the more that you find a place, I would highly recommend that you have a place that you make as part of your routine. You know, I have my healing room here. You can see my healing room. This is where I do a lot of mine. I either do it here or I have in my room when I'm home alone. So there's a couple of different places that I have set up for that. You know, I turn on my diffuser. I really set up my space for what I'm going to do and then spend my time connecting. You honestly do not need to spend hours and hours, but you do need to make time for it each and every day. So I hope that helps you. You know, there's a lot of people that think you need to sit in this quiet meditation. A lot of my downloads I get, I enjoy walking my dogs, and a lot of my stuff that I get is actually out walking my dogs. So it's not always about sitting in the quiet. I set my intentions when I sit in the quiet. Usually my answers come when I'm doing that kind of stuff. So Terry says, I have a routine now of doing it when I'm journaling first thing in the morning and my mind is the clearest. Absolutely. You know, that's a great time to do it. And that's kind of what I do too, Terry, is I spend my time in the morning is spent in gratitude, in meditation. That's how I start my day off. I don't get out of bed until I've thanked my world, my universe for where I'm at and what I'm doing and where all the things that I have and that I've been blessed with. And then I move on to that morning meditation, whatever that is for me. And so, yeah, that's awesome. It is good to start a routine for yourself. So that is awesome. So start a routine, do those kind of things for yourself. Give yourself this gift. We're all blessed with this beautiful gift of intuition. It's learning to tap into it. No matter where you are along this journey, it doesn't matter. Wherever you're at, tap into that and see what you can get. Because this is how I run my business. This is how I do tapping into that place, going to my guides. What do I need to do? Who do I need to help? What needs to be put out there so that I can help more people? Because it's not just about going through the rules of how to run a business. To me, this is because of the spiritual nature of what we do. It's really tapping into all of that. So, good afternoon. Let's see, Terry. Let's see. Hold on, I lost my comments for a second. Oh, it looks like one was deleted. Okay, so does anybody else have anything to say? Anything, any other comments they want to make before we start into our healing today? All right, so I'm not seeing any other comments. Sorry, my lips are super dry. They keep bugging me because I have, so let's start into our healing. So if you're all ready today, you can find your quiet spot. I think I'm gonna give you time to journal. So I'm gonna wait, since I keep seeing that word journaling from Terry that's like boop, popping out at me. So if you want to go grab some paper, you can do so. I'm going to go grab a notebook, whatever you want to do. And I'll wait here for just a second before I start. I do want to talk to you while we're doing that about self-care, because I haven't mentioned that the last couple of days, and that is my fault. I should have totally mentioned that while we're doing healing. After we do these type of clearings, it takes our physical body a little bit of time to catch up to the work that we have done. So it is very important that you drink lots and lots of water. It's how we flush our system out. That's how we let it go. It's an energetic way of clearing out the junk. So it's really important that you do that. It's important that you take time for rest. It's important that you take time and get a little bit of exercise. Grounding is being out in nature is totally, if you can, it's a little chilly where I'm at, but really taking time to let this work integrate in. If you've been with me for every day this week, it's a lot. There's a lot of changes going on. It's okay, normal to feel a little irritable. It's normal to feel a little emotional. It's normal to almost feel like you have it. I called it the energetic flu. This is all normal. Yeah, Terry, the moon water is so amazing. I have my moon water setting out. We talked about moon water yesterday. You could still set out moon water tonight if you wanted to and drink it all day tomorrow. Flush your system out. It is super healing. It's got some amazing energetic qualities there that you're bringing in from the full moon. That's big energy we've got going on right now. If you're having a hard time with the full moon, take an Epsom salt bath. You can do that for healing too as well. Go soak in an Epsom salt bath. I love adding more magnesium to mine. I buy magnesium flakes and put them in my tub as well. And any essential oils that you want to do are fantastic. So these are all, yeah, Faye, just plain water. I have one of these. I have a ton of these actually. I have a glass pitcher. I put it out in my windowsill. I fill it up and I put it out in my windowsill and then I drink the sucker. And I have lots of little water bottles. When you get more advanced, if you take any of my chakra stuff, we use moon water to clean out, to clear our chakra system. So this is why this one is purple, because it's for that beautiful, our beautiful little third eye right there. I'm having a brain fart while we're talking about it. So anyway, so that's what we do with these. That's why mine are colored. I have, oh, it looks blue in my picture. I just saw that. I have all different colored ones. So we actually, yeah, use those as part of a chakra cleanse. If you're interested in learning more about the chakras, you can go to my website and do my chakra course. It's all in there, and that totally helps clear out a whole bunch of junk. But anyway, you can just put the plain moon water out or the moon water, your water out, and then just drink the plain water the next day. So all great stuff. So, all right. So is there any other questions? I need to drink really fast. All right. So after we're going to do healing, after we're done doing healing, we're going to draw for a free giveaway for those who are on with me. To give away, I'm going to give away my book, an ebook, and the audio download, so you can either read it or listen to it, whatever works for you. So we're going to do that after we're all done. So does everybody have their paper? If they want to journal for this, is everybody ready to go? Give me a high five if you're all ready to go. If you don't want to journal, that's fine. I'm totally going to channel this. I'm just opening up. I don't have any, I write down my notes of what I want to talk about. Sage. I use, my sage isn't out in, I'll show you. Actually, I can get it though real fast. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so I use the sage bundles. This one's just broken apart, so I'm just going to show you because it's just in my little shell here. So I light my sage. You don't need a big fire. Don't start your house on fire. Like, you just need a little bit of smoke. I start in my far corner, which is actually my healing room. I start in my far corner and I move all the way through my house to my front door. That's just how I do it. It's not a big deal. However you do it is just fine. You can open windows if it's a nice day and clear out each room. You can take the energy to the window in each room. That's fabulous. The thing that I like to do is take all of that energy and I end up at my front door, however that works for me. And I do my whole house like that. Do around curtains, any of your chairs, anything that hasn't been moved in a while, whatever feels right to you, just do it. And then take it out your front door or your back door, whatever works. However you do it, just start at one place and end at another. So I hope that helps. Anyway, all right. So any other questions? I can see people are ready to do healing. Any other questions before I close my eyes and not look at comments for a minute? If you know anybody who needs healing, tag them in. Yeah, Michelle, I do have a book. I wrote a book actually 1 year ago in November. Last month was my nice year anniversary. So I have an audiobook. It's available. My book is on Amazon if you want a hard copy, or I can send you one as well. You can message me. It is, the hard copy is not on my website. But if you want the download, the ebook and the audio, they come together in a bundle. You can purchase them on my website. So yes, I do have a book. I'm hoping to write another one this year. I thought, or next year, I thought it would get done this year, but I wanted to start my website and grow all of those things. So that is what I have been doing this year. Been trying to grow my community inside of my website, which I think is going to be cool. You know, there's a lot of political stuff going on Facebook. Sometimes it makes it hard to promote and do things on your business page, which is just fine. It's just how it is. But I've really had the nudge to really start building that community inside of my website. So if you were wanting to come and join our community, it's totally free over there. It's just like Facebook. You get emails when I post things on there, and when we do videos and stuff in there. So it's all inside of there, inside of my website. So I will edit the comments afterwards and post my website link. It's also on this page. You can connect through there. So awesome. All right. So we've got some, Michelle said I saged my house and my cousin is burning grass or old hay. I know, right? I'm going to tell you a funny story because I'm human just like you guys are. I one day was in here and I was like, I got to sage this room. I thought I gotta sage my room, and so I had pullen apart. I showed you my bundle. Well, I didn't even realize, and apparently I kind of lit the sage on fire. Luckily my fire alarm doesn't work up here in this room. Nobody sleeps in here, and so we just took it out and haven't done anything with it. And my room was so filled with smoke. It smelled like I'd been outside burning weeds and all day. It was so stinky. It was so bad. But yeah, funny side note. So you're not the only one. I'm not a real fan of sage. I don't really, but I do use it from time to time. So Carrie, thank you. I truly enjoy what I do. So what I do comes from a deep, deep place in my heart, literally. Like, I feel honored every day. I haven't worked a day in the last 15 years, and I'm not kidding when I say that, because to me, what I do is such a big part of my life, and not sharing it would be such a shame. So I'm grateful for all of you for being here. So know that. Anyway, Michelle's laughing. I know, isn't that funny? Yeah, and I had to go out. I had already done my hair. I was doing videos that day, and all day long I kept getting this night, like when you've been around a campfire, I kept getting whiff of sage all day long, heavy sage. So anyway, all right, let's get to work. Let's all shut up and we'll do some, let's do some healing. So when you're ready, I want you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, let this nice little energy settle. I get all excited when we do these. It makes my heart pump fast. Ooh, and I'm already releasing junk since we started. So this is going to be a good day. Whatever it is we're doing, it's going to be a good day. Like I said, I tap in and I just do guided stuff when we do this. So I have nothing wrote down for this, except for I know that we're going to go and connect with your higher self and do some forgiveness work. That's like all I know. So I want you to just close your eyes and slow down for a minute. And let's tap into this beautiful vibration, this beautiful healing energy vibration. It's available to every single one of you. I want you all to just take a minute and close your eyes and connect. Call out to that beautiful white light for healing this day. And invite it to come and be part of your life. Invite it to become part of your energy field. And ask it to raise your vibration so that we meet the vibration of this beautiful healing. And I call forth the most purest white light for healing this day. And I open up this space for healing, that each and every person listening to this now and later will get exactly what they need. Bringing in that pure white light, allowing it to connect with us, a pure white light from divine. And ask for it to come in and connect through the crown and through this third eye. And all the way down through all of our chakra systems, flushing out our systems so that we may connect today, releasing anything that is no longer serving us, releasing anything that doesn't need to be there anymore, releasing any beliefs that this isn't for you, releasing any resistance to the work that you don't deserve this type of healing. Ooh, there's a lot around that. Ooh, let that go. And allowing yourself to open up to this beautiful white light. Releasing anything around this belief system of I don't deserve this. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not far enough along in my healing journey for this. I haven't prepared for this. I don't know where that came from, but yes, you have, and you will get exactly what you need today in the way that you need it. So allow that to go now. Releasing all the fears associated with that, releasing anything else that's gotten in your way from opening up to this beautiful white light. Any place where religious beliefs have stepped in the way, this is simply connecting with your source, whatever that is for you. And allowing that to open up, bringing that energy all the way down through all of the chakras, bringing it down into the earth, to that grounding energy, down into that Gaia energy, and allowing that energy to come up all the way through your spinal column, all the way up through all of your chakras, clearing anything that needs to go, releasing everything that is standing in your way of doing the work that you need to do today. And bringing that energy right up into your heart chakra, opening up that heart chakra, opening up from the work that we did yesterday and continuing on from that love, opening up that chakra to embracing yourself, embracing the spiritual side of yourself, embracing others around you in a new way, opening it up, allowing it to be clean and cleared, replacing if needed, doing anything and everything that needs to be done to open up this area. Good job. And then I want you to push that energy up into your third eye. And we're going to deepen this area, deepen this connection from yesterday. You might feel a little pressure in your forehead. For those of you who did clearing yesterday, you may have had a little headache today. That's all normal. It's just because we worked in this area, and we're going to do even a little bit more. Releasing any beliefs where you do not trust your intuition. Releasing anything and everything that's holding you back from doing the work that you need to do today. Opening up this area for new expansion, new understanding, new connection with your source, new connection with your beautiful compass, your beautiful intuition, deepening that connection for you today and rooting it really in, really good, so that you have a solid connection. Cleaning off that beautiful third eye, dusting it, whatever needs to be done. If it hasn't been used in a while, let's open it up, open back the curtains, and allow it to shine. Good. And pushing that energy up into your crown, opening up that crown and shooting that area up, connecting it with the divine, connecting it with your source, with God, whatever you call it. Connect with that part of yourself. Connect with that love and allow that energy to come back. As soon as it hits that, allow it to come back down and flood this crown area, opening it up, cleaning and clearing. If it needs to be replaced, allow that to happen now. And opening up to that connection to the divine so that you can get deeper intuitive hits, so that you will know where these hits come in for you. You will know how it feels for you. You will have a deeper understanding, a deeper knowing. Allow this area, both of these chakras, to open up, get bigger and brighter and clearer. If you see colors with them, that's fantastic. However you connect with them, if you just feel it, let that energy come in for you. Good job. And allow that energy to come up back out of the crown and spill out into your energy fields, clearing out anything that is preventing you from doing this work. Any forgiveness work that needs to be done for self of others, allow it to be done now. And I want you to open up in your mind's eye. And I want you to allow yourself to go to the first time that you mistrusted your intuition. I want you to be there now. And if you want to take notes, that's fine. If you don't, you can just set in this energy. It's fine to open your eyes and take notes. So how old were you? And what's going on? And most importantly, what is it that you told yourself about this situation? What is it that you told you on why you couldn't trust your intuition? Or what is it that you told yourself at all, period? What is it? And as you sit there, gather all the information that you need. I want you to look at yourself, your younger self, whatever that age is, wherever this is, whatever time, space, reality this is. I want you to give yourself the biggest energetic hug. Tell yourself you did the best that you knew how, and that it's time to let this go. And when you're ready, I want you to take that little inner child of yourself and put her in your heart space, him or her, and allow it to settle there, promising that you will always be here for yourself and that you will trust yourself no matter how it turns out. And when you're ready, if there's any other forgiveness work, anything else that needs to be done, do this now. and trust that it is done for you. Good job. That feels better. All right, and I want you to take a deep breath and let all of that fade. And I want you to go to the next time that you learned that you couldn't trust your intuition. Be there now. How old are you? And what's going on? If you get nothing, I want you to trust that the work is being done, because just listening to this, the work will be done for you. And most importantly, what did you tell yourself about this situation or whatever's going on here for you? All right, so when you have all the information that you need, I want you to take that little younger self of you, whatever time, space, reality this is in, it doesn't matter. Hug her, him, tell him or her you did the very best that you knew how, and allow that forgiveness to come in. Promise yourself that from this day forward, you will trust the hits that you get and allow this energy to do the healing work for you, releasing anything that's in here, any place where you're telling yourself that the person involved, I can't forgive them, but whatever, just let it all, let the healing happen. Don't fight it. Just allow it to flow right out of you. Know that you're doing this for you, not for other people that are involved. And allow that confusion to fade. Good job. All right, so put that in your heart space, seal it up with love. Know that you can come back to this place at any time. Just take a minute to let all this healing settle. I want to do one more connection with the divine. Make sure that connection is good and open now that we've done all this healing work. Allow that light to shoot up to the divine, to that beautiful God connection, universe, whatever you work with there is great. Bring it back on down, opening up all of your energy fields, cleaning out all your energy space, doing any other healing that needs to be done so you can open up this intuitive part of yourself, releasing anything else that we have missed. And I want you to take a deep breath, bring in all that beautiful healing, bring your energy field back in close to your body by taking that big deep breath again. And releasing it. And when you're ready, I want you to rub your hands together and come back. Open your eyes when you're ready. All right, so when you are ready, how was that? Hey, you're welcome. You know, when we lose that intuitive part of ourselves or choose not to embrace it, it becomes very muddled. So clearing that out is going to help you a whole lot. Know that you can listen to this as many times as you like. You can go back in, just listen to the end part of this video, and do this as many times as you like. So how was that? Let me know. Does anybody else have any comments on that? You guys all need to pat yourself on the back. Job well done. There was some heavy stuff in there. How do you feel now? Let me know. How do you feel? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Yeah, today was very different from yesterday. There's no doubt about that. Carrie, you yawned a lot. Yawning is good. That's our body's way of letting things go. So that was awesome. And it was very different from yesterday. Great. Thank you. You're welcome. It is amazing, isn't it? Healing is awesome. Sonia says, thank you. I have to go through the other videos from this week soon. Yeah, you can go watch all of them. Oh, you do feel tired. That's okay, Carrie. That's our body's way. Honor that. That's why I was talking about that caring for yourself. Honor that. Go to bed early tonight. Get some extra sleep. Take a bath. Do whatever you need to do. Whatever your body's telling you to do, honor those feelings. Beautiful. Yeah, Michelle, we opened up a lot of that crown area up there. So you might even be able to tap in a little deeper now, that deeper connection. You know, psychic work is really just tapping into that intuitive side at a deeper level. So yeah, check it out. That might help you. So all right, awesome. Good work. I'm like, go team, good work. All right, so I want to do the free drawing for the audiobook. So I'm gonna do, oh, you're welcome, Michelle. You're very welcome. So I'm gonna do, those of you who watched yesterday, so I've already wrote a number down. So what I'm gonna have you all do here, and Michelle, if you could help me, Michelle, my friend Michelle here, if you could help me again, are you still on, Michelle? I'm like, Michelle. Lori, so yes, okay, Michelle Jenkins, thank you. Will you help me again? You can help me again today. Lori, I'm gonna do your colors, talk to you about colors. I have lots of people who tell me that they see colors when they work with me. I hear that a ton. I hear it when I do Reiki on people. I see it when I do guided meditations with people, even if we're just doing healing, we do anything like that. So your colors can mean a lot of different things. There's colors with the chakra system. There's lots of color things going on. So there's a big things, lots of color stuff we could talk about there. I'm not sure why are there colors and are different colors significant. You know, you might want to, Laura, you might want to go do my chakra course. That would be very good for you. That would be an awesome place for you to learn about all the spiritual centers in your body. We just worked on those two, our two upper ones, that spiritual connection today. I mean, we cleared out the other ones, but we also worked really hard on that third eye and that connection to the divine source. So you may be very interested in going and doing the chakra course. It would be good for you. So I'll just throw that out there for you. Sinus is working on accessing my higher self and abilities. I know I have so many walls. Yeah. Yeah, you should go read my book, Sonia. there's a lot of work to step through, but it's all good work. There's a lot of inner work that we need to do as healers and as you know, whatever it is, however we choose to show up and be a light worker. So anyway, yeah, you need to go read my book. So yeah, the heat on the forehead, that's because we were doing that healing work there. I'm telling you, you know, I have people that when I started doing stuff just online, they're like, it's not the same. I'm like, yes, it is. We create a space. We create this area for healing, and it is just the same as if you're sitting in the room with me. So there is no difference. The only thing that's different is when we do one-on-ones together, and I do it exactly for you. This is for the group in general. You know, that's when you get into some deep stuff. Michelle, thank you. Yes, Michelle's read my book. My book that was my first kind of really stepping out into the public eye. I mean, I'd already been on Facebook, but writing my book was a real big step out into the public eye. That was a scary, interesting, beautiful, amazing time in my life. So That's a whole other story. Okay, we could talk about that. All right, so Michelle's gonna help me. Michelle Jenkins is gonna help me. So here's how this works. I have wrote a number down. For those of you, you've now had your intuition open. You can close your eyes because it is in big, bold letters on this piece of paper. We did this yesterday too. So I want everybody who is on, I have, how many people on? 12 people on right now. So I need 12 numbers. Michelle's gonna help me see the numbers. I'll try to watch as they come in. Whoever is closest to the number that I wrote down wins the free download. Now, before you do that, so here's how this works because it is on my website. If you have not subscribed to my website, I'll need you to go in and subscribe in my website. And then when you do that, you need to message me and let me know what your email address is and I will grant you that offer. So that's how that works. So go ahead and put your numbers in. So we got Terry and Lori. Keep them coming. Oh, I should have told you it's between 1 and 50. Sorry, I didn't say that. Joyce, do yours again. And Michelle, you can only do one. So which is your number? You can't do them all. You can't do them all. Okay, so okay, is that everybody? You can only do one, so pick your number. And I'm sorry, I should have told you it's between 1 and 50. So if you did something bigger than 50, put yours in again. I failed to mention that. Okay, is that everybody? Is everybody good? Wish I could see my dang comments. That's so frustrating. Okay, so Michelle's telling me yes. Thank God for good friends on the other side. Here's my number. It would be 21. "44 is my final answer." Awesome. What is 44? So I think I'll let Michelle, you can figure it out. I think there was a 27, but I don't know what the nowhere number was. We'll give Michelle a second. You guys can help me out too. Lori, did you put a number in? I think my feed's kind of slowed down too. Let's see. Okay, so Joyce. Okay, so it's Joyce. I think it is because Joyce was, what was that, Joyce? What was Joyce's number? I can't even find Joyce's number now. I think Joyce did 32, so I think you're right. Joyce, what was your number? Or 36 is what 32, 36. All right, so you're right. Yeah, Joyce is 32. Okay, you're right. So, who was that then? Jeez, I got too many. So Sonia got it. Yep, sorry. Whoa, I can't see what we're doing here. So, yep, Sonia, you're in. So you can message me, go to my website. My link is on here. Go subscribe in, and then when you do that, send me your email address, and congratulations to the winner. So everybody congratulate our winner tonight. Be happy for those. That's awesome. And I encourage you all to go sign up for my free online community over on my website as well. So all of you head on over to my website tonight and opt in there. And if you're interested in the chakra course, it's here on my page as well, or you can find it on my website as well. So I thank you all for watching. Congratulations. I will see you all again tomorrow, same time, same place. And it'll be interesting to see what we're talking about tomorrow. So we'll let Spirit figure it out. Geez, I'm still moving stuff through. Please go take care of yourselves tonight. That was some heavy, heavy, heavy healing. So please take care of yourselves tonight. If you're tired, go to sleep. You do what you need to do. Get extra rest, drink lots of water, eat yummy food, and take care of yourself. So I love you all. Thank you for logging on. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thanks so much.